supporting a mass murderer and mass incarcerator running for president? Bob Avakian, Revolution, number 71. When I say mass murderer and mass incarcerator, I'm not just talking about Donald Trump, that MAGA maniac, racist, woman and LGBT hating, immigrant persecuting, science denying, environment plundering, future destroying fascist. I'm also talking about Kamala Harris. And yes, that's what she is, a mass murderer and mass incarcerator. Here's the reality beneath all the hype. In her role as vice president, along with Joe Biden and the whole U.S. government and ruling class, Kamala Harris is responsible for fully backing Israel in its genocidal slaughter of Palestinian people in Gaza. Stop and get this image fully in your mind. The millions of Palestinians in Gaza, subjected to daily terror by Israel, forced to live amidst disease-ridden rivers of human waste and other filth, with little food and health care facilities destroyed. And every day, loved ones' limbs are blown off and brains blown out by massive Israeli bombs and other weapons supplied by the U.S. government. More than 15,000 Palestinian children blown apart in this way. Don't be fooled by any honeyed words from Harris that she cares about the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. If you listen to her, she will tell you that she will keep on backing Israel, no matter what monstrous crimes it commits, with its mass slaughter of Palestinians and its role as an attack dog for U.S. imperialism, especially in the strategic Middle East. And, as Harris never tires of telling you, she was a prosecutor in California for years. But what she doesn't brag about so much now, when she is trying to get you caught up in her campaign for president, is that in her role as prosecutor, she was a mass incarcerator, especially of black people and Latinos. If you want to know more about the truth of this, watch the video by Rafael Cadaris in episode number 206 of the YouTube RNL Revolution Nothing Less show, and go to revcom.us to get more concrete exposure and analysis of Harris's actual role. It's time to quit getting played by the same old hype. Remember Obama? Obama was president for 8 years. Did that stop mass incarceration and mass murder by police? Or the mass slaughter of people in other countries carried out and backed by the U.S.? Or the oppression of women and LGBT people? Or the destruction of the environment? Or the danger of war between nuclear-armed imperialist powers like the U.S., Russia, and China? No, none of that stopped with Obama as president. But what the Obama presidency did do was sucker far too many people into believing that the oppressive nature of this system would change because the color of the oppressor-in-chief had changed. Wake up! Just like Obama, Kamala Harris is not part of any real solution. She is a big part of the problem. And what is the problem? It's this system of capitalism, imperialism, which Harris serves, which all these politicians have to serve if they want to get in office and stay in office, especially any high office like president. It's this system that is the fundamental cause of all the hell that people are put through, not just in this country, but all over the world. It's this system that needs to be swept away, overthrown through an actual revolution, and replaced by a much better system. And as I have shown in these messages, including numbers 8 through 11 and 63 through 66, this is a rare time when the society is being ripped apart and those who rule over the people are deeply and bitterly divided in a way they haven't been since the Civil War way back in the 1860s. And the way the country has been ruled for generations can no longer hold in the same way. A rare time when the revolution I'm talking about is possible. We don't have to choose between mass murderers and plunderers of people and the environment. We can seize on this rare opportunity to build up the basis for revolution, getting organized now in the thousands, with the basis to win over millions, and go all out to seize on this rare opportunity to make a real emancipating revolution. It's time to cast away foolish and harmful illusions, trying to turn enforcers of a monstrous system like Kamala Harris into some kind of heroes. Time to get with the Revcom Corps for the Emancipation of Humanity and actively work for the revolution that is urgently needed and is possible in this time we are living in now.